Hello, Taurus, and happy birthday, and welcome to Miss Enjoys Tarot. I restarted my phone. I am Miss Enjoy, and this is your birthday bonus read for 2023. I hope you all are doing well. So, what this will be is any message, that Spirit has for you regarding your upcoming year. So it could be advice, it could be encouragement, it could be warnings, it could be anything that Spirit needs you to know and to be aware of and to take heed for the upcoming year. So let's go ahead and get into your energies and see what Spirit has for you, my Taurians. Okay. Oh, so I'm going to be using the Good Tarot because that's what I use when we're pulling messages directly from Spirit. And then when we are done with your general message, I will see if any oracle cards are required. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm going to glue those. Okay. We have the Empress, the King of Water, which is the King of Cups, the Seven of Earth, Seven of Coins, the Page of Air, Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, Five of Fire, and the Three of Swords. And the overall energy for you is the Strength card. Oh my. Okay, so let us study. I'm going to clarify because I want more information about your Three of Swords. So basically, and I had this before, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. The Three of Swords is in the last place here, and the Three of Swords talks about pain and heartache. It talks about pain and heartache. And that it doesn't last. The Hangman, the Magician card, and the Sun card. Okay, give me the Five of Fire, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Cups came out. Okay, so basically, what this is talking about is heartache and pain. We've all been through, well, I guess there's a few lucky people that might be out there that have never been through any heartache and pain, but I know I have. We have all been through heartache and pain. And for the most part, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Pain and heartache and problems and issues and all that stuff. Somehow I rubbed off half my eyebrow. It's adversity makes us stronger. Pain and heartache makes us stronger. It on some points it builds character if you do not allow it to fester into negativity. You can't let it change who you are. You have to take the growth in a positive way. Instead of looking at heartache and pain as failure and loss and a mistake, you need to look at it as a learning experience and something that was required for your personal growth in life. The things that happen to us, good or bad, define and make us who we are. They make us who we are. And sometimes in the current moment, you don't understand why you had to go through and experience what it is that you had to go through and experience. Down the road somewhere, you will understand why it is that you had to go through and experience that particular pain or heartache or that lesson. So sometimes, even though we don't understand why we get hit with bull crap, the it'll present itself later in life, like why you needed to know this, why you needed this information, why you had to learn that hard lesson, because it's like it's preparing you for what is to come. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I had I had several jobs that I was underqualified for. I had several jobs that I was underqualified for at a period in my life. I got into I got into management very young, and so I was always on the supervisory or management level. And then at a point, it's like I just could not find a job that was on the level. And then when I did find one where I was hired in a supervisory position, the district manager that hired me for that position quit in the beginning and the to middle of my training, and I never got to where I was supposed to be, so I was stuck at an entry level position. But while I was in that position, I learned certain things and I developed certain skills, and it put me in the position to the next job I had was similar. I was stuck in a monotonous position, but I learned a lot when I was in that position. A lot of skills, and it was in a urban neighborhood. It was in the hood, y'all. It was in the ghetto. And I learned to deal with a lot of different type of people, attitudes, and issues concerning just human and customer relation. And it all prepared me and my bosses at that particular job, where they could get in a mood and just pop out of their office and just curse you out for no reason. And you just be standing there like, I don't get paid enough for this. But anyway, it put me in the position to where the good job that came up after those two positions, the good three, it was one before that too, because I worked at the gas station. So the good job that came up after those positions that I was overqualified for and that were clearly a pain in the, all those other jobs, those three jobs that came before the big one, the good one, were the jobs that prepared me, because it was at a jail, it was at a correctional facility. And you get paid working at a correctional facility. So, and it was in a supervisory capacity as well. And so all those three jobs that I had that were a pain in the, and the bosses were, and the customers were, and my coworkers were, and it put me, and the skills that I ended up learning, it put me in a position to where when I got to the correctional facility, I was like, I can handle this. And I juggled that job like it was nothing. So had I not had the experience that I had in those other jobs that I hated so much, I would never have done well when I got to the to the good job, to the correctional facility. So if you get what I'm saying, it's like certain things happen to prepare you for the situation that is meant for you. And while we question the path, while we're on the path, it all makes sense when you get to the finish line, when the end goal arrives, when your ship pulls up to board, you'll understand why you had to go through this and experience that and be here and have that happen and deal with this and deal with that and this and the third. So this is advice per se. The other thing that you can't allow is for pain, heartache, and struggle to harden your heart. I was just talking to someone about this, that it's not a weakness to continue to be a good person. It's not a weakness to continue to stay positive. It's not a weakness to continue to be a giver and a lover and a provider, because if you're a person who's a giver and a doer and someone takes advantage of you, that's their karma, that's their bad luck, that's their loss, that's their L. That's their loss, because they lost out on a person that probably would have been there for them and done for them for forever. I know the people that I love, I go balls to the wall hard for my people that I love. I'll do anything for someone that I love and care about, and to help them, and to be, whereas have had very few people, I've had none. I've had no people be that way for me. Ever. Never. Ever. And so basically, and so basically, I would rather be on the giving end than to be the person that takes advantage of another person, that mistreats and loses out on a good individual, that misuses, abuses, and takes another person for granted. So don't let that change. If you are a giver and a doer and a provider, don't let what other people have done to you harden your heart. Don't let it change your energy and change your spirit. Don't let it prevent you from being a blessing to others in the future. Don't let it move you to that point. However, you can make sure, what you can do moving forward is make sure that the person you're giving unto are deserving of the treatment that you are giving and the love that you're showing. But you don't let it harden you. You don't let it make you bitter. You don't let it make you angry. You stay in your loving, caring, giving, altruistic energy. Okay? All right, let's get a journey of love card for you, Taurus. So this is like a kind of sort of, this is an advice and warning mix. This is, to not let it bother you and not let it harden your heart. Don't let it affect you, and a pain and adversity affect you in a way that it changes you toward the negative, because honestly, there are dark forces in the world, and that's what they want. They send the dark people out and the hurtful people out in order to break down the good ones. And if you give in, then they've won. And that's not what we want. That is not what we want. We want to keep as much good and love and light in the world as possible. And if you let them convert you to the dark side, then they win. And you don't let that person win. You don't let that energy win. You stay in your positive energy. Stay in your positive energy. Okay, let's get your journey of love oracle card. Let's get your journey of love oracle card. Let's get your journey of love. It was, okay. 11. Eruption of light. Go give mommy her glasses back. That's the situation. Eruption of light. Your every hope is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some hope with fear or doubt, as though the hope is not doing much at all. Yet you understand the hope is powerful, and it is divine action set in motion. Your power of divine prayer and manifestation emerges from your heart and out through your throat. Whether you speak or sing your prayers and manifestations silently within your own mind or aloud for all the world to hear. Let your prayers and manifestations be vocalized as feelings expressed to the divine, in words or song if you choose. You have the power to heal your fingertips, at your fingertips and vocal cords. Through your voice, you can heal. Let your hands be joined in prayer, in a prayer position at your heart, and let your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound. As you speak it, so shall it be. This oracle holds a message for you. Your words have more power than you realize, and you have a special ability to heal with words and bring light where it is needed and to uplift through simple kindness spoken. You also have a message to bring. It may be an urge to write or speak on topics that are close to your heart. You may also simply have the need at a soul level to share from the heart with others when you are engaged in conversations. This oracle says your voice is part of your power. Do use it. Okay? So that's what I mean. Sometimes we go through things and we're meant to help others. Sometimes we go through things and we experience pain and hurts and adversities because we're meant to learn those lessons, because we in ourselves are healers and teachers and need to heal and are meant to heal and teach others. So use what you've been through, take it, look at it as at it in a positive light, learn the lesson, take it as a blessing because you were brought out of or delivered from that pain, heartache, and adversity. You made it out okay. You got through it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And now that you're standing in your strength and in your power, then relay that energy and that message to others. Use it to help encourage and inspire and save others. Use it to stand at a testimony to others that it is going to be okay. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that your prayers and manifestations can and will be heard, and that you will be delivered from your situations as well. Be an example as to how not to allow those dark energies and negative feelings to get you down and put you in a place of no return. Allow yourself to be a beam of sunlight and show others that there is happiness and you can be happy again, but you got to do it first yourself. You can't get sucked into the darkness, and you have to be that light. You have to maintain your light and continue to let your light shine, no matter who tries to dim it. Do not allow anyone dim your light. Let it shine. Okay? And be a beacon for others. All right, Taurus? So that is a beautiful birthday message. Stay grounded, earth signs. Stay abundant. Taurans are my foodies. Stay in the kitchen. I love you guys. Happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday season. Everybody, please take the time to click like, subscribe, join, and share. I love you. Bye.